and I use the flyer example. If you print 100 flyers and it costs you $100 and you put those on cars and you get, let's say you get 5 customers from those 100 flyers, your customer acquisition cost is 20. So that gives you a little model that you can know that like, hey, if I put $100 in, okay, I'm going to get 20 customers from that. They cost $20 to acquire. Then that's kind of the acquisition model. Then you have the retention of like, okay, those 5 customers that I have now, how can I keep them in my ecosystem so that they stay in there and that I'm making money from them over time so I don't have to keep acquiring new customers? And of course, that's always part of the model. Then a number we always use is lifetime value is, okay, those guys that I keep in here, how long do they stay? And with those 3 numbers alone, whether you're running a lawn mowing business or you're doing what we're doing, if you know those 3 numbers, you can start to set up a model of, okay, how many customers do we have to acquire? What is the cost going to be associated with that? How much or what efforts and what is it going to cost to retain them? And then on average, how long do they stay in our ecosystem? And those are all just really good health indicators of any style of business. And I say that because, as you said, it's like you don't need an MBA to start to understand those things. But if you can go into a venture or a new business opportunity, which is based knowledge on those things, it's like you're going to be at least viewing things through the right lens.
Yeah, 100%. It's just a big math problem.
Yep.
And that can potentially help you reverse engineer. If you're trying to build to a certain size, and let's say it's annual revenue. Let's say you're a car wash. You're starting up a car wash, and you're like, all right, we want to get to $500,000 a year in annual revenue, right? You work backward on that math problem.
Yeah,
you know what
exactly.
I mean. And as far as lifetime value, like how many times are they coming back? What they're spending after you acquire them? That depends on how good is the service you're providing, or if it's a product, how good's the product? But for us, it's product and service, right? So it needs to be a good product, but then, hey, let's say they need to swap sizes or they call customer service. It needs to be a great experience, and that will contribute to them being loyal. But then it's like you throw in the brand personality components, and then they're like, oh, hell yeah, they just donated $100,000 to veteran charities on Veterans Day. Like, boom. So it all kind of gets blended together, and that projects out what we call lifetime value, right, in brand loyalty. So it is funny. Yeah, I love the flyer example. That was me, dude. After I graduated, I was mowing lawns again. You know what I mean? Freaking, this supposedly fancy Ivy League degree, and I'm mowing lawns, in jean shorts and, putting flyers in mailboxes.
It works. It works.
That was my first lesson in customer acquisition.